What's going on, guys? Jovan here with the Real Bass Pursuit, and welcome back to another Tackle Tip Tuesday. Today we're talking about finding the right jig, and let's make this clear. Bass will eat almost anything, but the real question is, how many hits can that jig take before it starts to fall apart? Because quality is everything. Now, when I'm picking out a jig, there's a few things I like to check every single time. First is the line tie. Is it horizontal or vertical? A horizontal line tie is gonna give you better deflection around rocks and keep that jig sliding clean through cover even without rolling. Now, a vertical line tie is gonna give me a straighter pull for dragging or swimming, and it keeps the bait tracking true when I'm working in deeper water. The line tie is gonna tell you exactly what that jig is gonna do and how it's gonna behave once it hits the bottom. Next is the head material. Now, it's only gonna either be tungsten or lead. Tungsten is more compact and is gonna give you a more sharper bottom feel. If I wanna read the bottom and know exactly what I'm fishing, tungsten is gonna win every single time. Now, lead still works and it helps you save money, but tungsten gives you that clean feedback that helps you adjust your retrieve instantly. Then I move to the weed guard. I need a weed guard that I can trust, and I need one that I can adjust. You guys already know I like to spread my weed guard out for more coverage around that hook point. If I start messing around with that weed guard and it starts to fall apart or start shredding fiber, that becomes a red flag. A good weed guard should be durable, flexible, and easy to tune. Now let's talk about the skirts. This one is huge for me. There's nothing worse than fishing a jig and suddenly realizing that you don't have a skirt. Being skirted ruins the entire presentation. That is why I love a hand-tied skirt. It shows quality and craftsmanship, and it tells me that my jig is built to last more than just a couple of bites. A hand-tied skirt is gonna stay in place, and it's gonna give you the confidence when you're dragging around rocks, hitting brush, or skipping around docks. And finally, we've got the hook. Your hook is everything. I don't want a hook that's gonna bend out after a few bites. I want something that matches the jig style. Not every jig needs a heavy wire hook, and not every jig should have a light wire hook. The gauge has to match the way you're fishing it. If I'm flipping or dragging with a heavy line, give me a strong hook. If I'm finesse fishing or working a lighter line, a lighter gauge is gonna give me that easier presentation. At the end of the day, quality is gonna keep you fishing instead of having to replace your gear. That is it for today's Tackle Tip Tuesday. Once again, my name is Jovan with the Real Bass Pursuit, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.